renowned IT hubs in India. They attract a steady influx of white-collar professionals from across the country. And of course, after the pandemic, there has been a steady rise in the appetite for home ownership and rising disposable income, and a need for high-end living with all the amenity and facilities. If we look at the share of properties, that are priced at 1 crore and above in the supply segment in the southern cities, it has shown a significant uptick.
The South Indian real estate market is experiencing a noteworthy surge in demand for premium housing, as unveiled by the second quarter of 2023 report from PropTiger.com. Namaskar, Salaam, Sat Shri Akal, Vanakkam. We are back with a fresh episode of Keeping It Real by Housing.com. This is India's first real estate-focused podcast. It brings to you updates, views, and insights about the realty sector, an explainer on a chosen subject, and a deep dive into an industry trend or topic. An expert panel has suggested delinking of registration of housing projects from recovery of dues from real estate developers. Hyderabad overtakes Bengaluru and Chennai in demand for premium properties amid growing buyers' interest in such properties, according to a latest PropTiger.com report. We spoke to Ankita Sood, head of research at Housing.com, PropTiger.com and Makan.com to share her insights. And Housing.com joins forces with international Insurtech leader BOXX to pioneer digital security for Indian home buyers by introducing the comprehensive Cyber Protect plan. Details of all these and much more in this episode. Stay tuned. The Amitabh Kant-led committee set up by the Housing Ministry to look into the issue of legacy-stressed projects has recommended delinking registration of projects from the recovery of dues from builders. It has also said that the primary reason for stress in real estate projects is lack of financial viability and that judicial interventions such as the insolvency code should be used as the last resort. The 14-member committee that was put in place in March this year by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has made a 7-point recommendation that includes mandatory registration of projects under the Real Estate Regulatory Authority, execution of registration or sub-lease deeds for all occupied units, occupancy of all substantially completed projects, and financing of all stalled projects by a government-backed fund. The panel presented the committee's report to Union Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Singh Puri last month. The expert committee held 5 meetings in April, May, June, and July, in which presentations and inputs were sought from state authorities, regulators, real estate developers, home buyers, and financiers. The Indian Banks Association has estimated that there are 4.12 lakh stressed dwelling units involving 4.08 lakh crore rupees. Of this, about 2.40 lakh stressed dwelling units are situated in the National Capital Region. If 75% of these stressed units are resolved, it will add about 3 lakh units to the housing sector. The resolution of these stressed units will assist the middle and lower middle class in getting houses for which they have already paid a substantial amount. In addition, it will provide a major impetus to economic activity and growth, the report of the expert committee on rehabilitation of legacy stalled real estate projects said. The South Indian real estate market is experiencing a noteworthy surge in demand for premium housing, as unveiled by the second quarter of 2023 report from PropTiger.com. In the face of global economic challenges, the technology-driven regions of Bengaluru, Chennai, and Hyderabad are displaying remarkable resilience, attracting the attention of most homebuyers and investors alike. In the first half of 2023, Hyderabad, Chennai, and Bengaluru together recorded a 51% increase in demand for properties in 1 crore rupees and above as compared to the same pre-pandemic period of 2019. Hyderabad took the lead, registering 94% growth during the same period as compared to 13% in Bengaluru and 28% in Chennai. In Bengaluru, the residential new supply showcased promising semi-annual growth of 6% in the first half of 2023, as opposed to the same period of 2022. Chennai witnessed an impressive 173% year-on-year growth in new supply during the first 6 months of 2023, attributed to a low base during the same period in the previous year. Hyderabad displayed a commendable 24% semi-annual growth in the first half of 2023 compared to the same period a year ago. We spoke to Ankita Sood, Head of Research at Housing.com, PropTiger.com and Makan.com to share her insights. Listen in. Hello and a warm welcome, Ankita. Delighted to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Surjit.
Ankita, there is a noticeable upsurge in property demand for premium housing in the southern cities. Can you help us understand the underlying factors behind the trend, Ankita?
Sure. Like you said, definitely we are seeing a significant upsurge in demand for premium housing in the southern cities, such as Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, and especially I would like to say, post the pandemic. Now, in the first half of 2023, these southern cities collectively saw a 50% yearly growth in demand for high-end properties. That's, with the ticket size above 1 CR. Now, let's understand what's driving this. There's a combination of factors. First, these cities, especially Bengaluru and Hyderabad, are renowned IT hubs in India, right? They attract a steady influx of white-collar professionals from across the country. And of course, after the pandemic, there has been a steady rise in the appetite for home ownership and rising disposable income, and a need for high-end living with all the amenity and facilities. Now, all of these factors together have definitely contributed to the upsurge of this segment in the southern cities as well. Another important factor is the NRI interest. Definitely, the southern cities see a large outflow of people from, these three cities, outside the country. So there definitely has been a surge in demand, for favorable currency valuations also from the southern cities. Now, if I slice these trends further, it is very evident that Hyderabad is the one which is leading this rally of the demand. Now, in the first half of 2023, what we see is that Hyderabad, the city, experienced a 94% year-on-year growth in terms of, property demand in the segment of 1 CR and above. Bengaluru, Chennai, on the other hand, saw growth which was not as staggering as Hyderabad. It was close to 13% and 28% respectively. Hyderabad's dominance definitely can be attributed, to the policy-backed growth and the favorable IT and IT-SEZ business environment that we are seeing in the city. It has attracted a lot of companies, and definitely, the commercial upswing has a ripple effect on the property offtake as well. So that's what we are seeing in Hyderabad.
Ankita, what can you tell us about the supply side scenario when it comes to premium housing in the southern cities? Is it aligned with the demand preferences, Ankita?
So, Surajit, absolutely. We just spoke about demand, and definitely because there is demand, the supply side is also, moving ahead and matching what the consumer needs. Now, the supply side of the premium housing segment in the southern cities is definitely in sync with the evolving preferences of home buyers. Developers are actively adapting to these changing needs, which is also visible in the type of projects that they are rolling out. They are focusing on creating gated communities that offer a wide range of, amenities and facilities. These amenities include the standard clubhouses, pools, expansive green spaces, recreational areas, daycare centers, home automation features. All of this is to provide a holistic living and also give a high-end living experience. Because obviously we see that, the current consumer is predominantly an end user. So the offtake is for personal consumption only. And especially post the pandemic, we've seen a trend of that consumers now want to upgrade their lifestyle. So definitely the supply side is in sync with the needs of the consumer, and all the projects are also encompassing. Now, speaking about certain trends in this segment, if we look at the share of properties that are priced at 1 crore and above in the supply segment in the southern cities, it has shown a significant uptick. Before the pandemic, this segment accounted for a mere 16%, in the overall supply pie. But in the first half of 23, this has surged to an impressive 49%. Now, this shows, the developer confidence in the market, that they are seeing the demand and they know that the offtake will be there, and hence, the supply is also matching up. The sustained growth is, evident in the fact that this is the fastest growing segment, as compared to the other segments. Surajit.
Ankita, could you shed some light on which specific micro markets are driving this premium housing trend in the southern cities? Ankita?
Sure. So, let's get a little granular and talk about Hyderabad first. Now, the city, a significant portion of the premium residential is concentrated in the western side of the city, especially Kondapur, Kokapet, and Nalangadla. Now, these have gained immense popularity due to their proximity to the high-tech city, the emerging financial district that's coming up in Kokapet, and easy access to the airport via the outer ring road. Property prices in these areas is currently hovering, from around 5,000 to 8,000 per square feet, depending upon the kind of project that's on the offering. In Bangalore, we see the eastern micro markets have taken the lead in terms of demand for properties that are priced in above the 1 crore price segment. Notable areas such as Whitefield, Varathur, Sarjapur, these localities have witnessed a surge in demand due to their strategic location, proximity to the IT hubs, infrastructure development. All of that has, contributed to the available supply as well. Now, property prices in these areas are close to 5,500 to 7,500, 8,000 per square feet as well. Now, getting on to Chennai, the, old Mahabalipuram Road and Mogaper in Chennai West, these are the areas that have seen the significant traction of this particular price segment, that is 1 crore and above. Property prices in these micro markets of Chennai typically range between 5,000 to 6,000 per square feet. So as we can see in the southern cities also, there is a discount factor on the key areas as well.
Thank you, Ankita, for sharing your insights and dropping by to have this conversation.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show again.
Furthering its quest to build a comprehensive app within the Indian PropTech space, Housing.com has joined forces with international Insurtech leader BOXX. This dynamic collaboration will pioneer digital security for Indian home buyers by introducing the comprehensive Cyber Protect plan. With support from BOXX and Bajaj Allianz General Insurance, the plan empowers customers to safeguard their digital lives and secure them against digital fraud, all for an affordable monthly premium of just 199 Indian rupees. Considering an alarming 18% surge in cyber attacks during the first quarter of 2023 in India, individuals are increasingly exposed to sophisticated scams and frauds. The unprecedented growth of smart devices escalates India's vulnerability, prompting the need for enhanced cyber protection. Cyber Protect, supported by Bajaj Allianz General Insurance and skillfully crafted by BOXX, is a comprehensive cybersecurity plan now accessible to Housing.com's valued customers. Through the Housing.com app and web portal, BOXX's sophisticated online insurance platform offers a seamless experience to acquire this carefully tailored protection plan. This added safeguard protects financial transactions and contributes to an overall secure online environment. Whether purchased individually or added during rent payments, Cyber Protect is a pillar of defense for customers' online financial security. With elements like funds insurance, identity monitoring, and digital risk assessment, the Cyber Protect plan prioritizes Housing.com's customers' well-being amidst the fast-growing cyber threat landscape. By mitigating risks during online payments, Housing.com underscores its unwavering commitment to user data safety. The alliance with BOXX aligns with Housing.com's vision of offering unparalleled services to its users, fostering a secure and seamless experience throughout the home buying and renting journey. That's it from us for this episode. We shall be back again with a fresh episode of Keeping It Real by Housing.com with information and insights on the real estate industry. You can catch the episode on Housing.com, on the Housing.com app, or earshot.in, Spotify.com, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Ghana.com, and JioSaavn. Take care and stay safe.